Hi folks, I'm Jesse Lane, and today we're going to be talking more about melodic lines for improvisation. In particular, this is example number 6 from the worksheet, and dealing with probably the most traditional jazz sound through the whole worksheet. This one is playing over a 2-5-1 chord progression. The key is B flat major. Chords used are C minor 7, F7, B flat major 7. No extensions or alterations besides that. Of course, you can play with that on your own. But the line itself that I'm going to show you is something that I would play. This is one of my personal types of lines that I would use, and I'll be able to really give you an in-depth, detailed description of what I'm doing and how I thought of these ideas. So first, I'm going to play you the line. We're going to listen to a sequence here while I play. It's 120 beats per minute, and I'm going to use straight eighth notes. Alright, so this particular line uses a lot of interesting devices, the first of which is a leading tone into what would be an arpeggio from a chord built a minor third above the root of the actual chord. I know that's a mouthful of words there, so let me explain. C minor 7 is our first chord. Since it's a minor 7th chord, we have a lot of options. I won't get into all the options, but the option I chose was to play a major 7th arpeggio from the flat third or minor third of that chord. The minor third of the C minor 7 is, of course, the E flat. Now, E flat's major 7th arpeggio would be something like this, or at least this one I used. E flat, G, B flat, D, and I chose to start it from a leading tone. Something else going on in there. So you get a leading tone of a D, which is actually the 9th above the C. And you get that third. Again, I'm analyzing it from the C. So 9, 3, 5, flat 7. This is something different. This is actually a flat 9, and then a 9th. So, and then we get a 5. Then we get a natural 6. So we're feeling like Dorian. We're feeling a little chromatic. We're feeling all kinds of interesting stuff just within that first chord, the first measure. That actually, if you think of where it is, it's falling on a beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I actually like to emphasize those chromatic notes. Sometimes it gives a little bit of a push, a little bit of dissonance, and a little bit of moving forward motion. Using all alternate picking. Then we go in another direction. We're going up, so we're going up there. So the F dominant chord, which is what that was played over, that's probably got the most tension of it. Of all the chords we're playing, that one has the least amount of restfulness, if you will. So that would be the one I choose to play a little bit outside of, not exactly, not playing. Not something really in with the chord tones. So I start here on an F going to a G flat or F sharp, which is from the F, there would be a root, a flat 9. Then we have a flat 6, 6. And then we've got a 4th, sharp 4th or flat 5th. And then we've got 9, sharp 9 or flat 3. And then root or 3. 3, natural, not root. Now watch the fingering I use there. So after we do this, I'm going to shift up with first finger as a guide. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this is the sequence so far. Then this leads us into our B flat, major 7th. So listening here again. So we got A, C, E, G, a lot of stuff going on there. So we get an A, which is a major 7th, again thinking from above the B flat, major 7th, 9th, sharp 11th, which is Lydian, right? 6th, the 13th. And then we hit that sharp 11 again into the 5th. Then we go 9th, flat 9th, root, 6, sharp 5, Lydian flat, that's a Lydian sharp 5. So we're getting a Lydian sharp 5 in there, which is another sound. That's a melodic minor thing. So I just wanted to hint at that a little bit. I've heard so many 2/5s, and if you listen to jazz, you've probably heard a million of them. Even if you don't listen to jazz, you still probably heard lots of them. After a while, the same old things just get a little tired. So I like to throw in a little bit different concepts sometimes, like the Lydian sharp 5, the regular Lydian. So what is Lydian sharp 5 anyway? Just a quick side note. Lydian sharp 5 would be playing a major scale with a sharp 4 and a sharp 5. Again. Sounds in there that are really wonderful sounds. Just a quick thing in a nutshell, we're trying some new concepts here. We're trying to break out of the traditional sound of the 2-5-1 chord progression, and since you have two measures in that case, when you have this kind of rolling 2-5 thing, you have two measures, so you can start the first one a little more traditional and then do the second measure a little more outside, do the first one more outside, second one more traditional, do it all outside, do it all inside, whatever you want to do. Just experiment with those, and don't forget that there's always so much hiding underneath the things that we take for granted in music, like 2-5s. Everybody thinks, oh, I got 2-5s down, 2-5 is simple, everybody's played 2-5s. That's right, but don't be afraid to look inside the 2-5 and try to really dig out some interesting things. And this is just in one key, in one style, and one sound, so there's so much more to do. Have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.